We're gonna do some Nas. You know, and I'm getting straight to it just like that because number one, it's Nas. It's Nas. What more do I need to say except it's Nas? You know, y'all know we did Illmatic. Great album, legendary. What a way to debut into the hip hop game. Today we're doing his sophomore album, his second album. It Was Written. It Was Written. That came out in 1996 on Columbia Records. Shout out Sony. So, It Was Written is more commercially sound. You know, Nas, this is now no longer Nasty Nas. Now this is Esco. Esco Nas. Which is a certain era of Nas that's near and dear special to me, you know.
This is exciting, man. It is, man. It is, man.
Does this album have any importance to you? Like, how does this album, you know, when it came out in '96, what was the hype around this album like? Was there major hype going to this album?
It definitely was major hype because, you know, a lot of people's sophomore albums is tough.
Yeah,
it's tough because especially if your first one is close to classic or is a classic. A lot of people's sophomore albums is tough. Either it's hard to follow up or it's just the sophomore album is just trash. No matter who the artist is, a lot of sophomore albums is tough.
Production is going to be very different on this album compared to the first one because, you know, he got with more different type of producers compared to that Illmatic. Illmatic had, you know, there was DJ Premier, there was, you know, Large Professor, and you know, things of that nature. It was definitely a jazzier New York sound. This right here, you know, this was in the midst of the Firm. The Firm was just coming together. It's mafioso rap, like that was the sound of '96, especially on the East Coast. So I can't wait to get into it. You know?
Hey boy, you see what they done did to Jimmy Lee? Man, oh damn you, master, you ain't my master, man. 1996. What the deal, baby? Back up in this nigga, faking in a new $100, son. You see that?
That's an interesting intro. So in the beginning, it's, you know, slavery times. Harriet left the night before. He sounds like a fed up slave. He's like, I'm not taking this no more, you know. And he tells the master, damn you, master, you ain't my master, man. You know. Now it fast forwards to 1996. That beat is nice too. I don't know who made that beat, but that with the little this is nice.
Yeah, that's the sample.
That's real nice. That was Jungle, right? That was Jungle with him. Of course, Nas got his brother Jungle with him in that intro in 1996, and he's like, these niggas look faker than the new $100. They look like Monopoly money, you know, and you know, without law, there's no order, you know, which is, hey, which is true. God says, yo, you know, in the Quran it was written, you know, and as a slave have to do with going into the album.
That's a good ass question.
I don't know exactly what this really means, or maybe it was just meant to be an intro for, hey, don't forget where you used to be, like don't forget your roots, you know. And I guess maybe just maybe the fed up slave is an interpretation of something, and that it means that it's in his blood to fight back, you know, it's his bloodline. But I always heard this intro, but I never really like
got the correlation between the intros.
Yeah,
I just got a connection. The sample they use, just looking at the credits right here, the sample they use is Sam Cooke's "A Change Gonna Come."
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, "A Change Gonna Come." So them fast forward to '96, And so it's a metamorphosis then.
Yeah.
So from the slavery to 1996, and then they said, yo, you know, we trying to go to the new millennium though, this next millennium though. So the next millennium, which will be 2000, because it's 96, that's only 4 years away, that would be another metamorphosis, another change. So in 96 that they're chilling, him and AZ, they're talking, and now, you know, they think niggas is faking shit. By 2000, they're gonna be kings. It's like a metamorphosis. Okay.
So there'll only be one king. Oh my God, shots fired. Overnight thugs ball, cause they ain't promise shit. Hungry ass hooligans stay on that piranha shit. A thug changes, and love changes, and best friends become strangers. Word up.
Okay, I think I fucking get it. So in the intro, he's talking about these niggas look faker than the new $100. And over here, he's talking about these fake niggas. Fake ass niggas better come with the real though. He's emphasizing a lot on fake niggas. There's a correlation because a lot of fake niggas was trying to come for him at this time. Oh shit. And I'm not talking about just on the hip hop level, most likely probably on a personal level too, because he started blowing up and getting success. So a lot of fake people started coming around off the success of Illmatic and shit, but around it was written is when he started eating. But mind you, he's recording at this time, so he didn't make money off it was written just yet. So, you know, niggas is trying to come for him because of his clout and shit. And okay, and then you gotta be so real to sample yourself. Yeah. Hungry ass hooligans stay on that piranha shit. Do you guys know what that? Do you know what that means? Hungry ass hooligans stay on that piranha shit. He's saying hooligans stay on that piranha. What do piranhas do? What do they do? There's only one life, one love, so there can only be one king.
It's only one life, one love, so there can only be one king.
That was aimed at Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. For anybody that don't know, that was a Biggie shot. But it's funny, there's some controversy behind this track right here. Big knew that was aimed at him, but a lot of people didn't know that was aimed at Big. More so, Tupac didn't know that this was aimed at Biggie. Tupac had thought
it was for him,
that this was for him. So that was what really sparked the Tupac Nas beef. And Pac thought that this was a shot at him. So he took it as offense. But in reality, this was actually for Biggie. There's one life, one love, so there can only be one king.
Yeah, the king of New York.
He started king of NY. I said Pac started dissing Nas because of this track right here. One claim that Pac had over Nas was, yo, you live in a fairy tale lifestyle. You know, when did you get shot and when did you leave the hospital the same night? You know, when did this happen? Well, you see, Pac was a very literal guy, right? Nas, I'm pretty sure Nas isn't really totally describing himself in that scenario, but I'm sure Nas is describing what he sees. You know, a thug changes, a love changes, and best friends become strangers. To me, that's the moral of this song right here.
That's the message.
It's called The Message, and that's the message. That's the message about it. Because why did Nas get involved in it for this song purpose right here? This is the storytelling of Nas. Why did he get involved in that shooting to begin with in this song? Who is he shooting at? Why did he get shot in the leg and left the hospital the same night? What? Take this biscuit before the cops come. Why did he get involved into that shooting? Fake niggas. You know what I mean? Somebody coming for him, a fake nigga that was once a friend, now a foe. It all adds up. It's a correlation to everything. Now the intro's starting to make more and more sense. Once you break it down, it starts to make more and more sense. Now I get why he was emphasizing fake niggas.
One of my favorite storytellers, man, with the I peeped you front. I was in the Jeep, sunk in the seats, turning with heat, beast bumping across the street. You was wilding, talking about how you were in the alley in 89, laying up, playing in yard with Baby Sean. Yeah, yo, that storytelling, man, inside of a message.
if I conceal my scheme, then precisely I build my cream. 2 sips from being alcoholic, 999 down from being rich, but now I'm all for it.
She's on her knees for niggas with big cheese. She's on her knees for dudes with a lot of cash. So she on that gold digging wave. And Nas just comes in and says, well, who am I to disagree? Everybody's looking for something. You know? Who is he to do? Who are you to disagree, huh? Listen, it is what it is, you know? It's like, I ain't judging you. Okay. All right. Okay. If anything, such is life. I think Nas is more lyrical here. Because he's not just telling a story of just New York, Queensbridge, but he's expanding on it by adding this Escobar character. And he's adding the drug game into it, you know, from Fat Cat to Pappy and, you know, things like that. He's adding more. He's adding, it's like Queensbridge, but another whole story behind it, a whole dynamic. Now things got escalated. Now he's a drug dealing, you know, Escobar. Come on, that's where he got the nickname from. So it's like he's portraying this character. That's even more impressive. It's like writing a movie. It's even more impressive. This sounds like a movie, you know. And to expand on it, and then to explain what the characters are doing and how they're doing it, is ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's next level storytelling.
I love the line 999,000 for being rich, but now I'm all for it.
My man saw it like Dionne Warwick.
Her fortune telling.
Ooh, Dionne Warwick.
Trina had the fish scale between them. The way the bitch switched her ass, man, the dogs never seen her. Come on, man.
Shit.
Cause you smuggling shit, man. A lot of times they looking for the hoodlum looking like nigga, but we gonna send it through a bad bitch. He knew the dope ass, the pushers, the addicts, everybody. Everybody.
He knew everybody.
Cut out of class just to smoke blunts and drink naughty.
Ain't that funny?
Ain't that funny?
Yeah, nigga, what? Queensbridge, boy, what? Yo, what?
So the next song is I Give You Power. He just threw the heat away. I Gave You Power. The song that we're about to hear is coming from the perspective of Nas talking as a gun. Right? It's talking from the perspective of Nas talking like a gun. So, that skit that we just heard, what happens is he just hit a lick. And then they just had to throw the gat away because shit just got really hot. So now the gun just got tossed away like it's nothing. So Nas is gonna take that little skit right there. There's a reason you put that skit in. Nas is gonna take that skit. So most people just would think about the person that either got shot or the person that just did the shooting. Nas is gonna take that perspective from the gun that just got tossed.
Oh.
Damn. Look how motherfuckers use a nigga. Just use me for whatever the fuck they want. I seen some cold nights and bloody days. They grab me and bullet spray. They use me wrong, so I say you like me now. I go wow, it's the shit that moves crowds. Always I'm in some shit. My abdomen is the clip.
Oh, I just fucking peeped that shit.
It came back full cycle.
Oh, I just fucking peeped that. Oh shit, get me the fuck up out of here, dog. Oh shit.
Ow.
Oh, I just fucking got that shit.
It came back full circle, man.
The way he ended the story is the same way the story fucking started. Get the fuck out of here, dog. That shit is... The way the story fucking ended is the way the story began. Fuck my English. You know, it's just like, I don't give a fuck right now. I was just using the perspective of a gun. Nigga. The last verse is the skit. He described the skit, but he explained why them dudes shot and yelled Queensbridge. He explained it in the third verse.
Ow.
Wild to Little Rock to Canarsie, living harshly. meaning that guns reside everywhere. Ohio, Little Rock, Canarsie. Ohio's a state, y'all. Little Rock, Arkansas, Canarsie, Brooklyn, everywhere. The same story that's happening is happening in every hood, happening everywhere. It's not just in one specific area. My abdomen is the clip. The barrel's my dick, uncircumcised, pull my skin back and cock me. I bust off when they unlock me. He just compared the gun to his dick. You know,
gotta be. Man, I don't want to hear nobody saying that this ain't the most creatively storytelling song of all time. God damn.
They never realize how real Nas is so decisive. It's just the likeness of Israelites that made me write this.
I got no game, it's just some bitches understand my story.
There ain't no watch them niggas that be close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do. A bottle says 7 to guard hour, that's if you follow. Tradition started by the school, not far from the Apollo. My fuck tomorrow model.
You guys got a little bit of a taste of the firm right there. Shout out Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown was hot in 9-6. She was almost damn near everywhere. Good golly, Miss Molly. She was a hot thing, wasn't she?
She was WAP before WAP.
She was, y'all. Y'all need to do research.
Nah.
Hey, it goes back to fake ass niggas, yo. You gotta watch them niggas, especially the ones that be close to you. And you gotta make sure that they do what they supposed to do, meaning that you gotta make sure if they in your circle, you gotta make sure that they authentic, because they could be moles in your camp. That does exist. And just because someone smiles at you doesn't mean it's genuine. You know, because sometimes the one that smiles the most at you, they want you out the picture. So this song reminds me of Nas. Nas did this movie in '98 with DMX called Belly, a very hood classic.
That's a classic.
If you guys never seen Belly, I really recommend you guys check Belly out. It's a really good movie. Rest in peace DMX, Nas is in it. Nas should have really did more movies because he really killed that movie. But anyways, this song reminds me of Belly. Watch them niggas that be close to you.
And he took some of the excerpts from this album and threw it in Belly.
Yeah, you definitely did.
The one of the intros to a song that's on here that we're gonna come up to, the chick was like, he's still talking that going to Africa shit.
I don't stunt, I regulate, Henny and Sprite, I separate, watch and grab niggas marinate. I'm all about text, I don't know, challenge any team or solo, you must be bugging out. You know my shit, I'm on the flow. I'm a pause like a comma in a sentence, paragraphs indented, blush, individual, lyrical math abrasions, psychic evaluation, the phallus nation.
God damn!
Dangerous lives, man.
He shouted out Capone and Noriega, official Queensbridge murderers, Mobb Deep, Cormega, AZ, motherfucking AZ, excuse me. Motherfucking AZ. Rats fired and every day a rat's hired. Rat is hired every fucking day. You can take that even at a job, man. A rat is hired at a job, man. I know he's talking about it in a drug dealing connotation, because he says he's a drug dealing / MC. But think about that. A rat is hired every day. He starts off the song, I never brag how real I keep it, because it's the best secret. When you're real and you live in a lavish lifestyle, when you're doing that thing, you don't have to brag about it. Number one, niggas will already know your business. That's just all it
right? Definitely ain't no secret.
He's in the crib. He's in the Lex watching Kathy Lee and Regis.
Come on, man. 9-6. UBI like Blood Money and the Pimps Come.
Oh my God. UBI like Blood Money and the Pimps Come. And then the Henny and Sprite, I separate watching crab niggas marinate. God damn. God damn. Visual, lyrical, math abrasions, psychic evaluations, the phallus nations. Woo!
Your whole techniques and shit. Niggas wanna take everything from a nigga, man. No, Nas, it's like this. I didn't get touched, checking my nuts. I stood up and lit a Dutch.
Oh my God.
Dare you through the crack window. I spot the fake, red dot his face like a Hindu.
Woo!
My name's passed out like it's something venereal, but back in stereo.
My name passed out like it's something venereal. East meets West. Dr. Dre. Nas. Dre had just left Death Row at this time. Fresh off Death Row. they were definitely throwing subs. They were definitely throwing subs. He said, while these clowns are riffing and beefing over this East Coast, West Coast shit, we gonna sit down and make this money. It's funny, years later, Dre, Nas, they live in lavish. And then you hear Nas, I didn't get caught checking my nuts. I stood up and lit a Dutch. And Nas had a little tension during this time. That was a quick, that was a jab at Pac. That wasn't a knockout punch, but that was a, nigga, what? That was one of those. He said, hey, I know about your shooting in NY. I didn't get caught checking my nuts. He said, I stood up and lit a Dutch. Hey, Nas wants all the smoke on this album. He throwing shots at Biggie. He throwing shots at Pac. Nas wants all the fucking smoke on this album.
Lust, envy, hate, jealousy. No escape, the Corleone, Fettuccine, Capone, home in your own zone again, kidnapped and clapped in your dome. We got it slow.
Out of projects, it's talking that somebody gotta die shit. It's logic, as long as it's nobody that's in my clique.
Divide the profit by 4, subtracted by 8. We back to 16, I add the other 2 that Mega bringing through.
I love that number play Foxy played with at the end.
All I could do was shake my head. God damn.
Sound like she went the longest too.
Divide the other 2 that Mega bringing through. Oh my God, I can't do the calculation in my head, but you know what? For the sake of it, damn. You know, just, I can't do the calculation in my head, but you know what? It sounded right to me. It sounded right to me. Foxy stole the show.
She stole a show with that number play, man.
There's a reason she went on last. She went on last for a reason. Nas knew what he was doing.
But really, Cormega? Really, Cormega?
He said he called.
Nigga Paulie gotta die too soft.
He called you out.
That nigga dead on. That kid hair on. They found him dead on the couch with his dick in his mouth. I put the head out, yo. Smooth killer since Bugsy. Bitches love me. Smooth killer since Bugsy. Bitches love me.
That gets nasty. A RZA beat. You know, I know RZA didn't produce it, but it sound like a RZA beat,
They
bro.
definitely do.
That would have, imagine that beat on Wu-Tang Forever. Or imagine that beat on 36 Chambers. You could hear that on 36. Oh my God.
Just because of...
And then the 4 devils. It's logic. Somebody gotta die. Shit is logic as long as nobody that's in my clique. It makes sense if someone's gotta die as long as it's nobody that I fuck with. He said, life's a bitch, but God forbid the bitch divorce me. Wow, that's a very clever way of saying him dead. That's a very clever way of just saying him dead. Because if life is a bitch, but life divorces you, that means you're no longer married to life, which means that you would be dead. Fucking A. You know?
Yeah, I swear when we first was listening to that song, when we was all huddled up listening to it, everybody looked at me.
They looked at you?
Everybody looked at me.
Because of what Mega said?
Yeah. So as he said, that nigga Paulie gotta die too, so everybody looked at me like, fuck is you doing? You know?
They're like, you know Mega?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. This is my shit.
QB since 1933 to 96. My mindset, sun got wet, I'm vexed really. They snatched off his Rolex, smacked his bitch silly. What up, God? I'm still sober. I need some men to bend me over. My nigga have got a soldier.
QBC, Queensbridge, motherfucker, roping niggas up.
I like how she had. Love how they have Foxy close that up. God damn, it always sounds fire when she says it. It only sounds fire when she says it. The setup, and that's exactly what happened. The dude got set up. He exactly got set up for what he did to Nas's boy. He heard he might not live. He's fighting back tears. Second verse, all right, game time. Let's get this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Over there looking delicious. Handle your business. Game time. Without he attacked Nas's man without a fair chance to fight back. but he'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him for him. He's gonna get him for him. The setup. Perfect name for this song. Fucking got his ass. Had a little help with Mobb Deep. Got a little help from the crew.
Polo pullover. That wordplay is crazy because, and you know how long it took me to realize he said that? I thought he was saying pull over, pull over.
That's what I thought all this time too. That's what I had thought. This album gets me geeked up.
Yeah, you should get me hype, man. Like you said, just knowing that you breaking it down, it makes you hype, man.
I'm getting geeked up.
But now you rent a dick, wear the tightest shit. Chanel looking real, airbrush nails. Hit the gym, hit the scales, haven't sent, but negligent for the seeds. Niggas thirst you just let them hurt you and leave. What up, mom, frontin' like you naive. Get a little face, get a little high. Young girl struggling, trying to survive. Focus on legit niggas are where the coke is. Nice and thug-like niggas, yo, you seem hopeless, your value.
You should be ashamed of the way you carry yourself. Black girl lost. Damn niggas a black girl lost. She's basically a hoe. She for the streets.
She's for the streets.
She's for the streets. This is about them hoes. This is about a girl that does not use her full capabilities mentally and how she rents dicks, you know, meaning that she's a hoe. You know what I mean? And she goes to the best buyer at that exact moment. You know, she's worried about her nails airbrushed and she's worried about the finest shit in life, and she, you know, she wants to go where the players are at. You know, she don't give a damn about that god body shit. She don't give a damn about she don't give a damn about none of that message shit. She's a hoe. She for the streets.
She for the streets, man.
And there's a lot of females out there that are like this.
That's the modern day woman right now, man.
And what they say is, oh, I'm just being myself. Oh, you know, you should accept me for who I am. And it's like, nah, you putting on an act. You know, you don't even realize. You real disgraceful. But meanwhile, while you being disgraceful, you talking about these other females out here being disgraceful, while you're just as disgraceful as they are. You hypocrite. You hypocrite. You know. And to the real women out there, obviously the song is not about you.
Yeah, it ain't about you.
So you real queens out there, don't feel offended. This is for the fake queens out there.
The traditional feminine women.
And it's sad because Nas looks at these people as royalty, but you're not real royalty, you're lost. Until you can find yourself, you're not royalty. Being a real one.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Facts. Now, you know, this was also, you know, he said a bunch of thug life niggas, damn, you seem hopeless. You know, she hanging with the thug life niggas, damn, you shit, she seem hopeless. Another shot that Pac took like, nigga. It was like, Pac's like, nigga. What you mean by that? You know?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is getting my money, yo. Niggas is getting my money, yo. Yo, fuck that, man. We get that nigga, yo.
Nordica down, frames look petite. 10 millies, mix designed just for my physique. I keep a low pro as if I owe. Bless the hey, me no worry. Hashish keep my eyes Chinese. While the two Phillies together make blunt Siamese. I meant it in the grammar, math we own. Are you the type of nigga to shoot a leg to get your name known? I flip the brain tone.
Every time I hear that, it makes me want to do something. It makes me want to take it there. Oh my God, me no worry. Hashish keep my eyes Chinese. Roll 2 Philly blunts together, roll 2 Philly big blunt Siamese. Oh shit!
That's the second time he referenced rolling 2 blunts together. In the crack is psychiatric. Taught the natives is caught to talk backwards. Attack.
God damn, they were taught to think backwards. Early natives that were captured and taught to think backwards.
Attractive.
Oh my God, meaning that everything that they know and spewing now is lies because they were taught that.
Attract the captive psychiatrics.
I keep a low pro as if I owe. That's funny.
Yeah, that's a great analogy because the nigga that owe money is gonna be high.
I keep a low pro as if I owe. Suspect witness don't come outside. You might get your shit pushed back tonight.
That was the days the snitches was really getting killed, man. Now snitches is getting celebrated, man.
Oh, you thought it was suspect niggas, not suspect witness?
Yeah.
It sounds really similar.
It took me a while to realize that they were saying, and even after I realized that they were saying suspect witness,
it makes even more sense. Like
I kept on saying suspect niggas because it's just
that too. You know, like that too.
Yo, release was semi. Besides the Henny, his eyes that seen plenty. Things get skinny as of Queens was a Craig Jenny. I already checked the gun is nigga, you can see his gun. He parked his Jeep in the back of the slum to check Tanisha. Fat ass real fine with the blonde Caesar. Shootouts are similar to Wild West. Broad daylight, face to face without a vest. Barbecue wings, we fed the beans. Down in the back, killer shouting.
favorite track on the album right there.
Yo, that beat sounds familiar.
That's storytelling, though.
So Pierre was a shooter. You know what I'm saying? That niggas haven't seen in a year. And, you know, Pierre ultimately got his. You know, turned him bleeding inside. He ain't been back since 9-5. You know, and Nas's man is about to do some time, a 2 to 4, or 2 to 5. And, you know, so they're throwing a party, and, you know, they're feeding barbecue wings and shit while they're gambling in the back.
Killer shouted.
You know, and so shit is going down. Shit's going down, and Nas usually is holding, especially for times like this, weekends like this, because you know it's popping. Now there's a beef going on in his hood, and shit is popping off, and he's like, yo, I can't have this type of shit going on in my neighborhood. This can't happen. So, shit, niggas did something about it. They did something about it. And that's where the song Shootouts come out. And it's similar to Wild West. When it's a shootout,
Broad daylight, man.
Broad daylight. When it's a broad daylight shootout, there's most likely going to be a casualty.
About the chick that's working with police, though.
Working with Jake.
We gonna go to the apartment and hit him. This nigga so thirsty. Nah. Let me knock first. As soon as he opened that, the clocks burst.
Shit.
God damn. Yo, his storytelling is A1, man.
Niggas thinking shit sweet. I carry big heat, wavy and chip tea. Up in this bitch seat, break the law, mother mathologist. Deep throats, they try to swallow this. Anthropologists, dynasties of great knowledges. My niggas don't know how to act. So all my niggas on the block slaying track. Rest in peace to my niggas laying on their back.
Mobb Deep.
Havoc don't get enough credit for his production either, man.
He don't get enough credit for his production and his bars. People love Prodigy's bars so much that they overshadow that Havoc can actually spit too. And obviously, you know, P though, but Havoc has bars. And then, but as dope as the Mob is, Nas dynasties of great knowledges, anthropologists, dynasties of great knowledges. He makes you want to look up the dictionary. He makes you look up those words. Nas is teaching.
I told you, he the reason why I knew about Marcus Garvey.
That is,
I didn't know anything about Marcus Garvey till he said it.
Nas is, and mind you, this dude dropped out of school and he's using words like anthropologist.
Curriculum.
Anthropologist. Yes. This beat fits Nas so well. Mob and Nas, when they always click up,
it's a good pairing, man.
They always go hard. They motivate each other. This is the type of, this beat right here is about at least overnight in the county for me. Yeah, this is overnight. Yeah, I could do about an overnight's worth of damage, and then they'll bail me out in the morning.
Bail me?
They're like, yo, why are you in here? Man, all I heard was live nigga rapping. I lost my shit. I don't know what happened. It was a transformation. I thought niggas was looking at me funny, and I went crazy.
It's in the song to the niggas who don't know how to act.
The niggas that don't know how to act. Hey, right here, Lauren.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing.
You can now.
I take a glimpse into time.
Watch the blimp, read the world is mine. Imagine that. When I'm as wise as the old owl.
Plus the gold child.
If I ruled the world, so if Nas ruled the world, basically things would be basically better.
That was amazing.
He said, you know, there would be no such things as jealousy, beef, felonies. If coke was all cooked, if coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollar. Huh? You know, it's like, and then I love how he has Lauryn Hill on this song. You know, Lauryn Hill is the opposite of a black girl lost. You know,
miseducation.
She's miseducated. So he got Lauryn Hill on here who superstar. 96 was her year. I'm talking about, you know, 96, she was on the Score album, she's on here. Damn, that's really dope, you know, and this was one of the hottest songs of 96, you know, and this is definitely one of Nas's best songs to this day. And this is what I mean by this album was trying to be more commercial. This sounds nothing like it was Illmatic, you know, If I Ruled the World. But so y'all saw my Jay-Z In My Lifetime Volume 1 album. They tried to make that album commercial. It didn't really work out so well. There, they tried to make Nas a more commercially sound, more mass appeal. Oh, mass appeal. But this worked without compromising Nas' style. Nas was still able to get his off, and it still had that hip-hop essence, because that beat is an old-school hip-hop sample beat that, I don't remember which one it is. I think it was a Grand Flash.
Nah, Curtis Blow.
Okay, it was Curtis Blow?
Yeah, Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow. So, because Nas is hip-hop. So, you still had that hip-hop essence. And then, you have Lauryn Hill, who, in my opinion, is the greatest female MC ever, singing the hook. So, it's a commercial record, but it's done right. Y'all know my motto. We do bonus tracks out here. So, there's a bonus track called Silent Murder that's off this album. Now, obviously, bonus track is a bonus track, so it doesn't affect my grade for the album. But we still review bonus tracks out here. So for all y'all that don't know my motto, for y'all that do know my motto, thank you for knowing my motto. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So we're gonna do bonus track Silent Murder.
Sorta like the conclusion, the color purple. Niggas is losing, confusion with one time on pursuit losing. Was it the mind of CIA that bumped off Malik Shabazz? Fuck what they teach in class, I'ma reach the mass. Scrap up no. And Cain killed his brother Abel. When God accepted Abel's offering and not his, Cain's jealous anger drove him to murder. Drove him to murder.
Wow.
What a way to end that. Cain killed his brother Abel. That's in the Bible, y'all. And Cain and Abel were brothers. And God accepted Abel's offering and not Cain's. So Cain felt some sort of resentment towards his own brother. And because of that, he ended up killing his own brother. He killed Abel. And when God found out that Cain killed Abel, Cain had the mark of the beast on his forehead, and he was forever denied entry into heaven. So the moral of that story is, even your own flesh and blood could do you in off jealousy.
Jealousy.
And envy, which is one of the 4 devils that AZ had said in the intro to Affirmative Action.
Yeah, 7 deadly sins, man.
I don't understand why that was a bonus track. I really wish that was the end of the album officially. You know, I don't know why he didn't make that an official part of the album and why he made it a bonus track. But I'm glad he got it out, and I'm glad it's associated with the album, Silent Murder. And then, was it the mind of CIA that bumped off Malik Shabazz?
Eesh.
Fuck what they teach in class. I'ma reach the mass. Malik Shabazz is Malcolm X, y'all. Yeah. He ended it with a Bible story. That's how you know he was in the zone for this period of time. He was in the zone. That concludes It Was Written. I'm gonna get straight to it. Obviously, score 10 out of 10. Fuck Whoopi. You know what I'm saying? Score is 10 out of 10.
Golden 10 out of 10.
I don't know what else I would grade it as. 10 out of 10. Favorite track on here? So I'll give you my top 3 right now. Suspect, Live Nigga Rap, Shootouts. That's my top 3. That's my top 3.
Yeah, The Message.
Oh yeah, The Message.
The Message, Shootouts, and Live Nigga Rap.
And mind you, there was no weak tracks on here. Every track banged. Every track banged. It was dope. I love the messaging in every track. And the storytelling is just
immaculate.
People thought that he couldn't. People thought that, you know, the storytelling couldn't get any better than Illmatic. I Give You Power just shut all that up. I Give You Power was ridiculous.
The greatest storytelling, song of all times, man.
This is Nas's most sold album of all time, and it's for a reason. And he did it again, man. Nas remains perfect on his channel, 10 for 10. He's on a 2 streak right now.
Golden 10 for 10, man. I love how every song went into the next song. Not just because it set up the next song perfectly, but the way it blended into the next song was perfect.
I like when the albums have that cohesionness.
Yeah, man.
Man,
it is one of the best formatted albums of all time, man. If not the best. The way it's formatted. Only thing I didn't like was where If I Rule the World was placed.
Yeah.
That should have been placed right after Black Girl Lost.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. Good. That's good. Yeah, and then I would have had Silent Murder not as a bonus track. I would have had no bonus tracks and had Silent Murder close out because that was the way it closed out was crazy. Silent Murder was crazy. For watching this video, that concludes It Was Written. You already know what it is. It's always fun doing these videos. It's lit. Nas is perfect on this channel so far with these 10s out here. Let's see if the next project can keep up with the streak, you know? And stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm dropping videos on a more consistent basis.
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
Don't miss out on any videos.
So hit that notifications just to know.
And while you're by the notifications, click that link in the description box. He's rocking that merch right now. You see the merch. Click that link. Click that link in the description box. Go to the description box and click the merch link. Teespring merch link. And get you some. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if, like Nas said, if I ruled the world, I would have y'all treat yourself, not cheat yourself. You know? Don't be lost. You know? Definitely. That concludes the album, y'all. Thank y'all very much. And we gonna see you on the next video. Peace.